paid my money, so I have to use my money. I have to use my money. I paid that money. So we go into the gym. Um, I have been jogging still, but I think it's time to step it up a notch. So I got my membership yesterday, and now we're headed out. Ikimasho.
Pom poms out, pom pom poms out. Go jilly go jilly go jilly go. Jilly 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 go. Pom poms out, pom pom poms out. Pom poms out, pom pom poms out. Go jilly go jilly go jilly go. Jilly 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 go.
Hey, 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 I'm back with an update on Jilly Jilly Go number 1. As you can tell by the title, I finally got a gym membership. It's at Anytime Fitness, and it's about an 8 to 10 minute bike ride from my home. I've had this membership for about 3 weeks now, and today I want to share about my experience so far. This is the first time in my entire life I have ever gotten a gym membership, and I'm stepping into a gym to work out. First time ever. And I have been toying with the idea for a long season, and I think that's because of nerves. So I'm here to tell you why you don't need to let those nerves hold you hostage anymore. Let's do it. Hello, cheerleaders. Minasan, konnichiwa. O genki ni shite imasu deshou ka? いつも見てくれてありがとうございました。今から英語を使いますよ。So listen, I'm black, in Japan, at the gym. All eyes on me, obviously. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. I'm a new face, a black face, so people are watching, even when they pretend like they're not, but that's okay. So the gym can be a really intimidating place, you know. The equipment can be intimidating. And in fact, I think it's this intimidation why I didn't get a gym membership up until now. But having gone there, I'm going to tell you why. If you are a first timer, you needn't worry. The first reason is that the equipment typically have depictions on them, particularly cable equipment, anything that comes with weight adjustment. And if you need to use a machine that has settings, you will or should have the option to select the desired language. So if you happen to be watching this and you're living in a country of a foreign tongue that you are not very versed in, don't let that hinder you from getting your gym membership. The second reason why you shouldn't worry is that there is a level of confidence and audacity that comes with knowing that you paid a membership fee and you have all right to that entire space just as much as anybody else. And so I can tell you that I step differently when I walk into that space. I don't know if the music is a part of it, but I walk with a bounce and I'm just ready to show my strength. I actually love to feel physically strong and just being able to interact with or utilize all the amazing equipment around me. It just gives me a dopamine burst, so I'm loving it. And you will too. So trust me, your nerves will probably melt away, you know, when you walk into that place. And just knowing that I paid for this, right? Now, as a first timer at the gym and depending on your physical activity and just how active you were in your life before joining the gym or starting your workout at the gym, you know, you can expect to feel something in your body once you start. So I'm gonna share my physical condition after the first week. Now, every time I visit the gym, I work my legs more than anything else. And before joining the gym, I was jogging. I think most of the strength I have is in my legs, so I can do more with them. Jump from multiple equipment in a single session and have little or no need for recovery. I actually started going to the gym twice per day, in the morning and in the evening, and each time I'm working my legs more than anything else. And I have almost no soreness in them. But I'm also interested in building upper strength. And so I've been testing a lot of equipment that build the muscles in the chest and the arms. But after day 2, I had to do minimal or no arm workout. In fact, I could engage my arms to complete chest workouts, but I eventually stopped everything because my arms, in addition to no longer having the full range of motion in them, were bent in a sort of hugging position, and attempting to stretch them even slightly, which I hardly could do, caused me tremendous pain and discomfort. I was expecting to recover in at most 2 days, but the condition persisted, and I just had to take matters into my own hands to help myself, because I continued to visit the gym, but I was working my legs more so, of course, as I explained before, because I didn't have much soreness in them. But with the condition that my arms were in, getting dressed, showering, all those things became really challenging. I eventually had to start force stretching my hand by holding maybe one end of my bed and sliding my body to the other end, or just holding onto the column of the wall and walking away to kind of stretch my hand. And that came with pain, and I wasn't able to stretch my arm completely because my elbow was just bent. It was just simply bent. And a friend of mine even gave me some menthol sticker patches, I believe they might be called. But that hardly helped. I slept with them overnight. I could feel the menthol going through my skin, but it hardly helped, if at all. Now, I am saying all this to say that you should prepare for some pain or sore as a first timer. I would advise you to take it easy and do some warm up. Do some warm up before you get into things. I don't think I was very diligent with that. My warm up was doing the treadmill in the beginning. My warm up was just doing some cardio that involved me moving my legs and sometimes my arms or whole body. But you might want to do some stretches and so on before you tackle anything. I do have some theories about why I experienced what I did with my arms. I think I literally woke up some sleeping muscles, because despite the fact that I was using a variety of machines to work my whole body, there was no noticeable soreness again in my legs or even in my abdominal muscles. And I was working my abdominals. So I did try out multiple machines and tried using barbells all in the same day, but I don't suspect that I overdid it because I didn't spend a long time on the equipment, since I was just testing them for how comfortable I felt with them, and to decide whether I wanted to continue using them or use them again in the future. And as a first timer, you may be excited, you may be envisioning the goal, or a goal rather, and are highly motivated to reach that goal. But we know that Rome wasn't built in one day, and neither will your dream body. So again, take it easy on yourself in the beginning stages. Personally, I have been staying away from any barbell lifting or barbells in general. Any press up or push up machines, I stay away from them. I'm pretty sure I'm just not there yet to tackle those. I don't suppose so. I do want to build more strength, more core strength before I tackle that. And so I've been just doing lighter arm workouts with my arms. So consider pacing yourself well and don't bite off more than you can chew. And obviously, I'm especially speaking directly to those who might hear this video and are in a similar circumstance, that is, having no personal trainer or professional advisor to guide you. Another theory I have as to why I had such a handicapped experience, it really was that I wore hand covers that were probably too tight. They were just too small for my hands. They were really tight. And I think I wore them on the first few days, 2 days maybe. And in hindsight, I can imagine that that probably restricted my blood flow, and especially with me flexing my arms. So at the very least, I do believe it was very likely a contributing factor, in addition to my working muscles that were just unaccustomed to the kind of exercise I was doing. I have since retired those particular hand covers. I am using ones that fit more comfortably. So my tip on this note is to wear comfy clothing and be aware of too tight fitting clothing. You really need blood flow if you're going to exercise, so consider that. This is important for a variety of reasons, because I would imagine that uncomfortable clothing that you may need to adjust ever so often can be distracting, and that can work against how efficiently you execute your workout and possibly make you very self-conscious and insecure, which would further just work against efficiency. Another tip for first-timers is to get or make yourself comfortable before you attempt to do any kind of recordings of your workout, if you do have intention to do so. And in fact, check whether it is possible or allowed. Initially, I thought phones were a no-no when I read the terms and conditions of this particular gym. And in any case, I do have to be discreet with any kind of recording. So be mindful of that and don't focus on it until you have become comfortable with the space you will be working with. The gym I am visiting is 24 hours. I got my own key and I have the liberty of going there anytime. I sometimes go twice per day, in the morning and evening, and I do anywhere between 1 hour and up to 2 hours, depending on how much time I have and how I feel. I have already mapped out a simple routine for myself, so I'm quite comfortable already in my 3rd week as it is. So if you are contemplating going to the gym, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, I'm outside the gym. I'm about to go in. Wish me luck. I look like I'm coming from the gym because it's summer and I'm already sweating like a pig. Well, that's good. Sweating is good, you know? Get rid of the toxins.
Go, Jilly, go, Jilly, go, Jilly, go. Jilly, 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 go.